everyone, this is Melissa from stampwithmelissa.com. I'm coming to you with another Saturday video. I had fun last week sharing a little mini week in my life with you, and so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll try to share more videos on Saturdays whenever I can. So today when I'm filming this, I'm actually filming it a week before you'll see it. So you'll see it on September 3rd. Is that right? Wow. Next Saturday is already September 3rd. I have a calendar back here, so I was just referencing that real quick. But today is August 27th, and so my nephew is being baptized tonight, and I need to make a card like stat, one for me to give him and one for my parents to give him. So I thought I would just film my process. I kind of have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do. I found some things on Pinterest that I want to case, so I'm going to show you those so you can kind of see my process. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so this is one of the ones I found on Pinterest that I really, really like. Hopefully my screen isn't glaring at you too bad. But this one is from Mel's Inky Fingers. I just took a screenshot of it. But I really like this one, and I would swap out the anchor for the cross and things like that. So I think I'm going to do this one for my parents to give. And then I saw this one that was really cool too, that I just kind of liked. I don't know, I'm sure I have this somewhere, but I don't really know what the writing background is. I think it might be a retired stamp now that was current at the time, but this one was by I think Aromas and right here, Dolce is what that says right there. I don't know. The designer was Krista Fratton, but I don't think that means she made this card. I think it means she maybe designed the layout. I'm not really sure, but I found it from Aromas and Art, so hopefully I gave credit to wherever credit was due. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just set my iPad up over here just so I can see it while I go. It'll be off camera for you, but I don't have that one background stamp, so I'm going to use this one, the Knit Together, and I actually have the dies in here from last year. This was a Christmas set last year that we had, and it was super cute, and I loved it. And I think the dies retired, but the stamp did not. So I just need to find my Stamparatus. Nope, not that drawer, this drawer. Because a background stamp works a lot better with a Stamparatus. So I'm just going to lay this down on here. And I really liked, I think she used Starry Sky in that, and I really like that. So I think I'm going to use Starry Sky also. So there is no shame at all in casing. Just to be clear, no shame, because we all need to do it from time to time. So, okay, I've got my Starry Sky here, and I am going to cut at 5.5, and then I'll score at 4 1/4. Okay, that makes my fold. Then I'm actually going to do 2 layers here. So I'm going to cut this at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So I just cut off that little sliver. Oh, I got to open my trash can. And then I'm going to take this other piece here, and I'm going to cut this down at 3 7/8 by, what was I at? 5 1/4, so 5 1/8. So it's just a little bit smaller. And then this is the one I'm going to stamp on. And then we're going to stamp on this. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm just going to like put it on here, and then like lay the whole thing down. Now this is a background stamp, so I can't put my magnets on, right? Because they're gonna get in the way. And make sure your magnets don't touch. I almost totally had them touch, and that would have been so bad. They break if they get too close. All right, I'm gonna pull out my Starry Sky ink, and you know what? I always get so nervous when I have sleeves, and of course I'm wearing white, so I gotta roll those up. We'll open up Starry Sky here. Ink, 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 ink. Oh, my Starry Sky is nice and juicy, so this should give me a really nice image. So I'll close this, and then we'll go ahead and stamp that down. Now, like I said, the Stamparatus makes this so nice and easy. And you see there's a few splotches. I can just go right back over the top because my piece didn't move, and give some extra pressure there. Beautiful, look at that. And it is supposed to be a little splotchy, but that looks so nice. So I am going to, let's put that back over there. Put that in and put this off to the side. Okay, so she used this punch, and I love it. I just love everything about her card. So thank you, Mel's Inky Fingers. Let's see, Melanie Hawken is her full name. Will this piece fit in here? Yes, it sure will. All right. So we will do some stamping. Actually, let's go ahead and die cut first. Or not die cut, punch. I am really, really terrible, you guys. Punches are so easy to use, and I am like the worst at remembering that I have punches. I also did not mount these before I went live, so this is a new stamp set. I haven't used it before. Okay, so I'm using that cross, and then I'm using from, sorry, that was from Hope and Prayer. And then from a grand kid, I'm going to use the one that says, to an amazing grandson, because he's not my grandson, but he's their grandson. So that will work. So, okay, so let's go ahead and use Orchid Oasis for the cross. I'll stamp that right over on the side here. Ooh, Orchid Oasis is pretty juicy. Maybe could have stamped that off once, but it's okay. Then we'll get Starry Sky. I actually think I do want to do that one over. Hold on. Let me pull in my messy scrap paper. And I'm going to try that again. And I'm going to flip it this way because, okay, that was a really dark color, so you can kind of actually see it through, which normally doesn't happen. So I'm going to try to, oh, and that was a better image anyway. So if I stamp it right there, then it kind of hides the one that was behind. So, okay, so there, oh, that was Starry Sky that time. Dang it! You guys, I am all over the place. Sorry about that. Okay, well, that was Starry Sky stamped off, so that's what we're going with. And then we've got To an Amazing Grandson, full strength Starry Sky. I think that looks really nice. It is what it is, right? Whoops, I meant to use Orchid Oasis, but it's okay. All right, so let's take this piece, add some seal to the back. Oh, come here. So I learned this. Actually, I watched my friend Jamie Babarsi do that, where she just runs the tape down the long side, and I used to do every corner. Like, I used to do it like this, you know, but it's too much stop and start. And so I was like, oh, she does it down the long side, and you know, that's actually pretty smart, and I bet it works really nice, and it sure does. So that's what I do now too. So thanks, Jamie. I don't think she knows that I picked up that trait from her, but I did. So all right, let's burnish this with my bone folder. Now I need some pretty papers to put on here. So I'm going to find those and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got some DSP and then some glimmer paper from the In Color packs here. So I am going to cut this down. What? That's about there. So let's see. Yeah, we'll go to about 2 3/4 inches. And then we'll take the glimmer paper, and I actually like to flip it over when I do it. And I'm going to cut at about 1/2 inch. And then I'll cut at 3 inches. And I'll use probably that one on there, and maybe I'll try to use that on the inside of the card. So we can go ahead, and I want to make a little banner out of this piece here. So I've got my paper snips, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So this is right on the middle, so that makes it really easy because I can cut on that line there. Ah, come here. And cut one, flip it over, and cut the other. Okay. We'll put some seal on this. And I'm going to attach it in a little bit. Well, maybe down. Yeah, right there. And then this piece, probably have it go this way. And we'll go ahead and just cut off a little diagonal, like that. All right. Whoops. The scrap came back at me. All right, so let's go ahead and add some seal to the back of this one. And attach that down. Those lines on the DSP really help because they are straight. So we'll do that, and then I'll go ahead and flip this over. You can see my boo-boo on the other side. We'll add some dimensionals. Peel off the backings. And then we'll adhere that down there. Okay, perfect. So we will grab a mini glue dot, and I'll stick it right on the mini glue dot and use my finger to pick it up. And I kind of roll that mini glue dot behind the knot of the bow. I'm going to put it over here. like this. Move my little tails. Beautiful. Now I need to pick an embellishment. We're gonna use pearls, because I think that would look nice. I'll grab my take your pick tool. Grab a big one, a middle one, and then we'll put a little one up here. I love it. I think it looks so good. Okay, so there's the first card. I'm going to decorate the inside too, but I'm not going to show you that part because, you know, I'll let my parents write in it, and I'm not going to share that with the world. So, all right, there's this one. I'm going to clean up real quick and then we'll do the second one. All right, so to start the second card, I have this scrap piece of designer series paper that's from the Bows of Holly DSP, and I really like this birch side, so I think I'm going to use that. And I'm trying to decide, the paper says that this coordinates with soft suede and Sahara sand, but I don't know that those really look like this color, and I can't really pick it out, but I think I'm going to do gray granite. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty close. I don't know, maybe the package said gray granite and I just missed it. We don't know. All right, so I'm going to cut this at 5.5, score at 4 1/4. Okay, then I will take this piece. Actually, let's see how long this one is first. This one is, okay, that's plenty. So I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4. This is one of my favorite mat sizes. I use it on a lot of my cards. By 5. Okay, and then we'll take this piece and I'll do 4 7/8 for the long side. And then I'll do 3 5/8 for that side. Okay, so we've got that. Then I need to do some basic white. So let's see what I have here. Now I don't want it to be too big. Let's see, we've got like roughly 3 1/4. Maybe I should do 3. So we're gonna go down 3/4 of an inch from that one side. Actually, let's do it this way. So we're gonna go 3 by 4 1/4, and we're gonna try that. Okay, so then when it layers on here, yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, so let me move those to the side, get this out of the way here, and we will go ahead and adhere the DSP to our gray granite layer. Now I love adhering to an extra layer. I think it just makes it look a little bit more like wow, and I don't know, I just love it. It's my personal preference, my personal style, so I always like to add the extra matte. Okay, we've got that. Then we'll lay this down on our layer here and fold and crease this. Okay, so we've got that. Then I need to do some of my stamping and stuff on here. Now I kind of liked how the original person had like that little area that was like darkened, I guess, with something. So I'm trying to think of what I could use in that. Okay, I decided to grab my watercolor shapes stamp set because I think that this square or even this circle would look really nice. So I don't know, the circle seems kind of big. Actually, that seems pretty good. I don't know. I know this video will already be up by the time you see it. I think the circle. Okay. So we're gonna mount that circle. And then this is always how I mount my photopolymer stamps when they're a solid image. I don't know why, but you can see all the air bubbles in the bottom, and so I think I do it because then I know I have control over the air bubbles. All right, so we've got that, and because that is a solid photopolymer stamp, I am going to bring in my foam mat here. It just makes it stamp a little nicer, and I'm going to use Pool Party because I know that Russell will like that color, so he likes blue. So we'll ink this up, and then I'm going to stamp it down. Now my circle stamp has been used quite a bit, which is why it kind of didn't even look like it had any ink on it, at least from my perspective, but it did. All right, so we've got that. Then, let's see. We've got that. I know I want to do the cross on there, but we don't have a nephew stamp. Okay, I came up with my solution. We have this One Happy Family stamp set, and in here, it says, oh my gosh, I lost it. Where is it? Oh, Sure Do Love You. And I think that that would be really cute to put on there for him. So I'm going to use that one on the outside. And I am just going to use the same sentiment on the inside as my parents because We write our own messages too, so it'll still be special. Okay, we don't need that anymore. So now I need to decide for this. I am going to stamp it and then I'm going to cut it out, but what color? Should we do, what if we did, no. Should I just do it in gray granite? Maybe we'll just do it in gray granite, which is the color of our card base. Ink, ink, ink. The bottom didn't get inked. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then for the sentiment on the bottom, I'll probably do gray granite too, so I'll just leave that out. Okay, now it's time to cut this out. All right, no judging. I'm not the best fussy cutter. It is not one of my favorite things to do, and I'm not the best at it. But okay, we're going to add dimensionals to the back of this. I might have to cut this one in half. And then it makes my scissors all sticky, but that's okay. And then I'm going to just shove this other half in there because I don't want to put it back on the sheet. So, all right, let's peel off the backings. Oh, and the other dimensional half. All right, there we go. Then we'll go ahead and stick this down right there. I think that looks pretty good. And then grab our ink again. We're not going to stamp this upside down. And we'll do Sure Do Love You. How cute is that? I think that's so cute. Okay, then we'll go ahead and I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this piece. Because it's a larger piece, I am going to use 6. I know, you probably thought I was going to say 5. I was going to say 5, then I decided 6, and now I'm debating 8. Because I would put the other 2 over there, but I don't think we need them. Okay. So we're going to tack this down. Oh, I think that's so cute. All right, we've got that. So there, oh, I should add some, let's see, what should I add? We need some embellishments. I'm just flipping through my embellishment drawer off to the side here. Maybe I'll use these rustic ones. I don't have very many left, but those I think would look nice. So, okay, we'll do 3 because we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Beautiful, look at that. Okay, I really like that a lot. So, all right, so there's that one, and here's that one. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed just kind of watching my thought process on how I do things and, you know, how I card make, because this is sometimes what I do. I just take ideas from Pinterest and I make them my own. So you can see here, this card right here was actually inspired by that card. They don't look even remotely the same, but that was what inspired it. So that is what casing is all about. If you've never cased a card, try it. You are more than welcome to copy any card that I ever share. That's why I share them. So yeah, enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps me out on YouTube, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.